Enter the trade. So what I'm going to do now on this video is show you how to enter the trade. So you have a watch list that I made up from my scanning. Watch that video, and I have all these stocks here, like about 10 stocks. This little thing here tells you again some type of news, or whether there's dividends or whatever. If there's like earnings, dividends don't trade. So I have all these stocks, and I just go through them one at a time. I would be at the end of the day, and you'll notice that this is like 26073856. So what that's saying is my program thinks the stock is going to go down, especially the second to the last stock candle of the day. So I would say this would be a good stock, so I'd push it over there, keep track of good, and I'd have like one area for good stocks and one bad stocks. Okay, this stock 3 for 5, it said it's going down. That would kind of be a good stock. The other thing that's good about this stock is that if you look at the price, it's the last, I don't know, each of these are 5 minutes, so it's like the last half hour, it's all going down. So that tells you the trend is down. That's very good. On this one, the trend is sort of sideways, so that's not so good. Anyway, so you just go through all the stocks and you pick one you like. You pick two you like. See, this trend is going up. That's a good trend. And on this, but the problem with this one is the stats say 3 and 3. So then this one you would just minimize it because you don't want an average. 3 voters up, 3 down. So I'm not going to go through them all, but you end up looking at ones that you like and picking them out, and you have to be here's the one that I ended up trading yesterday. It's called HDP, and my son traded it too, and you'll notice the last several bars of the day went up. See that purple line? I drew a line saying it goes up. Also, if you look at the statistics, 3 up, or I'm sorry, 3 say it's going to go down and 8 say it's going to go up. So you have both the trend is going up and the statistics say it's going up. So that's the guy I chose. So then what I do is I hit this trade button here, and so I think it's going to go up, so I'd hit the buy. If I thought the price was going to go down, I'd do a short sell, hit a sell. So I want to do a buy, so hit the buy button, and this window pops up. I hit edit, and now with edit I can, these are the number of shares. See buy, shares, and then market. So I can increase the shares. And since there's 20, it's like $20 a share. So if I have 1,000 shares, that's, well, in this case it's $23 a share. So 1,000 shares would be 23,000. So I would, if I had $23,000 I'd want to trade, then I would increase this to $1,000. Anyways, so now that then I would hit over here, confirm and send. I don't want to really actually trade right now because this is what I did yesterday. Anyway, so now I've entered the trade. It's at the end of the day, and I can either, the next step is when I go home, after work, I can do some more stuff. And what I want to do is figure out. Okay, so what I did was this blue line dotted line represents the price that I entered the trade at. And this green dashed line represents where I would like to sell it ultimately if I could. And the red line says, hey, that's a stop loss. So I think the stock's going to go up. I think it's going to go past this big green line, the second big green line, and get up to here. Where did I get these green lines from and these red lines from? They're called support and trend lines. So basically, all you do is you put a line at the top of a candle, and at the top of so there's a candle peaks here and there's candle peaks here, and then there's one right there. See the candle go up and peaks out there. So I put lines here, here, and here. That's really important. Everybody uses that, the support and resistance lines. Notice that the stash screen line here, this is when the stock goes down. So if the stock, instead of going up, it goes down. If it hits this one, it's called stop loss. Something major. If it gets way down here, something major happened. The other thing is these statistics here. If you look at 10 days worth of data, and it looks at this table here is for going up, this table is going down. If it goes up 10 days, it averages going up at least 14 cents. That's the smallest number that it goes up, and some days it goes up more. The price of the stock goes up more. There's three rows here. I don't want to explain this table. I've done that several times. But I get this 14 cents here. You might want to use 41, but 14 cents. Then I have an Excel spreadsheet that I use, and I call it a stock calculator program, and I put that data in there. HDP's name of stock, the price that I entered it, the number of shares, and then here's the 14 cents, right? And then these are the resistance lines that I'm looking at. So 23.14. Okay, I wrote 23.15 here. $23 and $22.91. I put those all in here. And this here is if I were to make a 0.25% profit, 0.5% profit, a 1% profit. So if I was going to make a 1% profit, then I would have to have the price of $23 exactly. Anyways, so that gives you an idea. So I'm going to choose 23.14 right there, and what it tells you, if the stock sells, I'll get $570, almost $600. This is 38,000. So I don't have 38,000, but there's something. I forget what it's called. But you can actually trade more than you have. That's another topic. So then I go to the next part of my trade, which is now I decide what to do. This is the TD Ameritrade program. Go trade, buy, sell, and it takes you this page. There's 3 tabs up here. I use conditionals, and the conditionals, there's 2 sections. It's called order 1 and order 2. Order 2 is for the stop loss. Order 1 is for your normal limit, what you think it's going to go up to. And the idea is to you just put the name of the stock in here, and it says that I have 1,700 shares. So here I put 1,700 shares, and I think I can't remember the name of the price was 23.14 that I think I can make, and good till cancel. So this is where I want to exit out. This is what I would do. And then, but I own the stock, so I want to sell it. Okay, so if I had done the other thing, a short sale, just a few minutes ago where I traded it, and he had sell, short sale, then I would go buy to cover. But since I bought the stock, I own the stock, I have to go sell it here. And then over here this is for your stop loss. You put HDP 1,700, and it shows 1,700 there. And I can't remember what the 3%. For a stop loss, this 3 here, that gives you a general idea of what the 3% is. So you use this 3% as a general guideline. My stop loss I'm going to use is like 22.05, whatever. So I would put 22.05. Makes sense? Okay. So then what happens is it shows up stop market, and I put review order, and you can double check everything, and then you go place order. But I'm not going to place an order right now. I did that last night. So I'm just going to log out. Okay, so now it's the next morning, and it's the next morning. I'm just minimizing all these things, and I'm getting ready for the bell to open at 6:25. So the bell's going to ring in about 5 minutes. So this is the 1 minute chart, and you can see that so in other words, each one of these candles is 1 minute. The important thing to notice here is that there's these blue triangles, and they're not associated with every candle. This has a blue, that has a blue, blue's triangles. There's a blue triangle. No, oh no, and then there's a blue triangle. So, what these blue triangles mean is that there's more stocks selling. Looking at the volume, more volume buying and selling, than is done normally. Those are means that the stock is becoming, there's action going on. That's where you really have to pay attention. What's going on? So there's some blue triangles here, and there are 4 of them at the bottom, and then the price goes up. The other thing to pay attention to are these things up here. This shows the blue triangles for every bar, but these is only really if you're interested in day trading, which I'm not doing per se right now. Okay, so again, you see the blue dash line and the first resistance line. The big picture, you can see I put the green dash line here. That's where I hope the stock is going to sell. The red line down here is where I think it's going to be a stop loss. Okay, so the bell's going to ring in a few minutes. I want to explain what I'm going to do. So I'm going to zoom in over here, and all right. So maybe I'll even zoom in a little bit more. And all right, so what's going to happen is the bell's going to ring, and then another candle will form. And usually, this end of day trading, the idea is that at the beginning of each day, the stock has a big swing up or down. And all the work that I've done writing the programs in the last year has been to predict where that stock's going to go, where the price is going to go up or down. So sometimes what happens though is initially the stock might go down instead of up, but it might be a sharp spike down and then come back up, or it'll go up like I predict. So what I have to do is figure out, just pay attention and not panic. If it goes down and goes down and goes down, that my prediction was wrong. That happens maybe 20% of the time. I'm wrong. I mean, if the price goes down just for a little bit and then comes back up, I don't feel like I'm wrong. If it goes down and keeps it going down and gives below stop loss, then I've been wrong. Okay. So eventually the price is going to get into, hopefully anyways, the price will get, I'll see the price is going to be going up and up and up, and the price won't change instantly. So what I'm going to do then is see this cancel button. If the price is going up, I'm going to hit the cancel button. So I could do that now, and it says cancel orders, cancel just the buys, or cancel the sells. So I'm going to cancel. So that order I just showed a little while ago, where I did a OCA order, one cancels the other. Where I open up the TD Ameritrade and put in a buy limit, and a stop loss limit. Those I'm going to cancel those. And the reason why I'm going to cancel those is because I'm here trading in the morning. The bell's going to ring in 1 minute, and if it's going up where I want it to go, and let's say the price keeps on going up and up and up and up, it might even go past this line. Then I would like to wait for it to keep on going up. If it's going to go up, it's going to usually go up in the first 10-15 minutes. I mean, half an hour maximum. Or it might go up and kind of stop there. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't think it's going to go up anymore, so I'm just going to go and sell it then at that price. So it might not go all the way up to where I think it's going to go up, or hope it's going up. But I have these resistance lines, and those are going to be my guidelines. If it kind of goes up and stalls in between these two and kind of stalls, that means, okay, you know what, it didn't go up all the way to here, but it's still gone up a little bit, so you know, that's the bell, what it's going to do. Alright, so what happened is, see this little thing here, that's the bar just forming. It's just the price is the same, and I'll try to zoom in a little bit. See, so instead of the initial prices of the stock went down from here, the blue line went down to 22.75. From 22.78, so it went down 3 cents. Now we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. You can look at these other candles here. You see this, the black, or I'm sorry, look at some of these indicators. This black triangle here, sees, this kind of says it's like average volume. If it was a blue triangle, it would be like lots of volume, lots of trains going on. Red square, this next one up, means momentum is going down. This red triangle means the RSI indicator, which is like my favorite indicator, says it's going to go, the price is kind of going down, which it did. And then these two, the top green square and the second row red square, these are the long-term and short-term indicators. The long-term says that this price is going up. You can see the long-term trend, and then this one here says the price is going down. So it's 6:32, which New York time would be 9:32. There. Okay. I don't know why it took so long, but the this actual price of the stock. Whoa! See, it jumped up there. I don't know if you know about candles, but this is okay. So candle means the very tip is the low price, the very upper tip is high price, and then this little bar here, the lower, since it's green, the lower edge here of the rectangle is opening of the minute, and this upper part's close of the minute. If it was red, like this case, the upper part would be opening, the bottom part of the rectangle would be close. So I'm not canceling out yet. You can see that the huge candles, right? But they're kind of, there's 3 candles. One was down and very little volume. And only not very much action, just price differential, delta. They call it actual true range. How wide is it? The next two are, you can see how wide they are, really long. You can look at the last day what these guys are. These candles, you know, these ones here are long. So I want to make sure that it's going up still. You can tell that it's going up. They're green. should be another candle. We're at 634, 635. My program seems to be lagging, or this TD Ameritrade program doesn't. It's not my fault. It should be. My TD Ameritrade program should update every minute. And see, this is 6:35, so we should have 5 candles. 1, 2. We only have 3. So, if we look here at these lower triangles here, we got a red triangle and a black triangle, red, red. What this means, the black one again is like the volume is like average, and the 2 red ones mean the volume is low. So basically what's going on is people are waiting for the to see what the price is going to happen. I think they're wanting to wait to see if the price goes up. So here's the next bar there, and I think the Japanese have a name for this little thin candle here. This is called, I think they call it doji, I think. So you can see we're on the 1 minute time frame, and the beginning of the day is very volatile. But you can see you have time. We have time to do stuff. You can look at what the price is doing. Should I at some point I'm going to cancel out this order up here, right? And then do a market order. But what we have is red triangles, so there's really not much trading going on, so I'm not really in a rush. But what I think what I'm going to do is, because this is getting to be a long video now, I'm going to show you how I would cancel. I'm going to hit this. Okay, so I basically hit this trade button here, then you hit cancel, then you go cancel all. Are you sure? Yes. And what happened? The price went up, right? So it's still going up, but it's still a red triangle. So, but I'm going to get ready. I'm going to hit the sell button down here, and this thing pulls up, and I can hit the edit button. Notice it says sell, but I want to sell, and it says a minus 100, so I want to sell 1,700 shares because that's what I have. Okay. And down here you can see what happened. See, it says cancel orders. So now it's getting a little bit hard to see because this takes up half the. Maybe I can go like that. Hey, that makes it a little bit better. This red line here, it's not even coming close, so I know I'm going to expand it a little bit. Okay, so you see with this one up here, it went all the way up to the top there and kind of stopped and then came back down. But you notice that there's still red triangles. That means basically that there's no action going on. So that means all this people that are buying and selling stocks right there are just thinking, hey, nothing's going to go up. It's going to go happen. While we're here, I can talk to you a little about stock theory. So you can see the candle here. This red line here is a SMA, simple moving average, and I think I have mine set at default of 7 days. So the big one of what happens is the price of the stock will go up, down, up, down, up, down, and the fact of going up and then coming back down and hitting this SMA here That's called pullback. So usually what happens is it pulls back to here, to the SMA line, right? And then comes back up again. So here's your up, down, up, down. The other thing to note is that this is the support line or resistance line, depending on how you look at it. And see how this green bar went up to the resistance line, right? Fell back down. Then it broke through the resistance line, started going up to the next one, fell back down, and then it went back up, and now it's like in between these two. So and when a stock goes above a breakout line, they call that a breakout. And so what we're hoping that it will break out above this one. I don't even know where the stock went. Okay, it went right there. So it went down. You see it right there? Now it's going down. Again, we have the red triangles. So that means there's not much volume going up. My program with the U here, it thinks stock price is gonna go up again. So if I sold right now, the price is about $22.90, and I bought it at like $22.80. I'd make 10 cents a share, which would be $170. So it's $6.41, and you can kind of see what's going on. And I think I'm going to stop doing the video now. But I'm kind of I'm waiting for it to go up, see if it goes up. And really, until you can get another black triangle or a blue triangle, you don't know. I could exit out now and make about $150. Should be okay. That's it, guys. That's how you buy and sell. Enter the trade.